Gateri here. Leo Tunapika, arugula and egg sandwich. So this is very simple to prepare. You just need to boil some eggs and half the work is done. So I'm going to show you how I make this easy breakfast sandwich with just a handful of ingredients. So for starters, we'll start with boiling the eggs. So when it comes to boiling eggs, people have different schools of thought. I personally like a nice hard-boiled egg where the yolk is done right. There is no gray film around the yolk. So to do that, I usually bring my water to a boil in a sufuria, then add the eggs, cover and let it cook for 10 minutes. I even put a timer. I don't joke with this. So once it's done, after the 10 minutes, I'll remove the eggs from the water, place in an ice bath or some very cold water so that I'm able to remove the shell. So as that is happening, I'll be preparing the rest of the ingredients. So the other ingredients I'll be using is arugula, which is this, also known as rucola or rocket. One of my favorite salad green. I like the way it's usually, so I like that sharp taste. And then the other thing I'm going to use is an onion. So I'm just going to use it raw. I'll slice it very thinly. And what's a sandwich without bread? So bread, slices of bread. I prefer brown bread. This is just store-bought bread. So I'm going to toast the bread and prep the rest of the ingredients. One more thing I haven't mentioned, since it's I'll make a sort of dressing. So for the dressing here, for what I'm using, I'm making a vinaigrette, but you can also use mayonnaise. I'm making a vinaigrette and I'm going to use this special vinegar. I'm here to use it. I was in Lamu recently and I got to learn about coconut vinegar, and that's what I bought, and I want to use a little bit of the coconut vinegar in my vinaigrette for this sandwich. To boil your eggs, bring water to a boil, then gently, oopsie, add your eggs. That one, I've cracked it. So to avoid what I've done with the first 2 eggs, this is what I should have done initially. Use either a spoon, spider to place your eggs. So once you place your eggs, cover and then put a timer for 10 minutes. Now to prepare our bread, so apply some margarine on one side of your bread. So I'm doing this for all the 4 slices, and then in the meantime I'm preheating a pan to toast the bread. So now I'm going to toast the bread, and then I'll apply some margarine on this side to toast on both sides. So the bread is done. So now to peel the eggs, I usually just hit it on a surface to crack the shell. Then I use my fingers to remove the shell. You can even use a spoon. There are people who do the trick with a spoon, like those people for mayai pasua. I'm not that adept at it, so I don't do it. So here are the eggs, you see? Beautiful. Remember the ones that cracked when I threw them in the pot? Look at how they look. These are the ones that I placed gently. So we are almost there. I want us to prepare the vinaigrette, then we assemble everything. If you're a lover of salads like I am, you need to invest in a salad spinner. It dries out the salad veggies very well. So it has these compartments. 1, 2, and then the lid. Since I'm yet to wash the arugula, put the arugula here, then I'm going to go wash it, then use this to drain, then I show you how I dry them out. My arugula is washed. I've put it in this compartment here. Place it inside the giant bowl, then close the lid, then spin this. So it works with the law. It uses centrifugal force. As you can see, there's some little water here. Yeah. So our arugula is dry and ready. I'm going to put just 1 tablespoon of the coconut vinegar. I was told it's very potent. It smells like apple cider vinegar, though milder, according to me. So that, and then I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of oil. I don't have olive oil, so I'll just put a neutral tasting oil. Then now salt and black pepper. You can add herbs. I think I'll add some oregano. Then shake. This is our dressing. You shake to emulsify. You slice the eggs. And you see what I was talking about? There is no gray. Even the yolk is not completely set, but I'm fine with it. So if you want it completely set, you can do 11 minutes. Then now we are going to cut like that. Place the eggs in the bowl. Even if our vinaigrette is seasoned, I'm still going to season the eggs. So a little bit of the black pepper, some salt. Then I take some of my onion slices, just separate them. So this will also add to a different kind of sharpness from the onions. Then now I put in the arugula. So I'm just stirring them with my hands. So I take my vinaigrette, I drizzle, then mix. So this can even be enjoyed as is. It could just be an egg and arugula salad. I'm going to apply some tamarind jam onto my toasted bread before adding everything else. This I was gifted by My Organic. I really like it. So my bread, it's even almost over. I need to get some more. Then I apply the jam. Then I take some of that egg and arugula mixture, making sure you get everything. You get onions, you get eggs, you get the arugula, then the other top of the bread. Our sandwich is done. Now to give it a taste. So here's my sandwich. I've cut it like this, not diagonally, just because today I feel like a rebel. Oh man. Very delightful. I love it. The sweet and tart of the tamarind jam, the sharpness of the onion and the arugula and the boiled egg and that vinaigrette. Yes, I read that the coconut vinegar is potent, but it has like some sweetness, some mellow. There's a way apple cider is usually very sharp, some way, but this one is rounded. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm making sense. And for this, definitely the raw onions are working because it really contrasts with everything else. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this. You have to try this sandwich. I know most of you won't be able to get coconut vinegar unless you're in Lamu, or maybe there's a place in Nairobi that stocks. You can let me know, but you can try it with some lemon juice in place of the coconut vinegar or some apple cider vinegar, but that should work. Yeah, arugula and egg sandwich. I'll leave a link to my blog post in the description bar with the details for the recipe, but it's pretty straightforward. And yes, thank you so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. It's free to do so. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and enjoy. From me, Gatweri, Kwaheri.